You said you stop out there.
Stop after that.
You gotta work through it. All right. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. We about to get started. Hey, look, got something new we doing today. A little different from the regular podcast. This is a new segment we doing. It's gonna be called He Said, She Said. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them. First of all, introduce yourself. You're who?
Tyronza, aka Cookie
Cookie.
Harris. Back again.
Back again.
Like Jay-Z.
Yeah. And who we got beside you?
Andrew Andreezy Addison.
That's right, Mr. TikTok.
I don't have a line like she has. I'm just here.
Well, I'm glad to have y'all here. Okay, what we gonna do? Like I said, it's gonna be called He Said, She Said. Before we keep going, hit that subscribe button. Y'all be tripping. Hit the button. All right. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give them a.
Hit the button. I'm about to find a button there.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give them a scenario, and I want it to be one male and one woman here. One man, one woman. I'm gonna give them a scenario that's based on like relationships, and I want them to give their perspectives. And I'm actually hoping they disagree. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, the first scenario I'm gonna give you is a man is dating two women.
Oh.
He lies to one about what he's doing.
Okay.
The other he tells the truth. Which one does he love and care about the most?
Who going first?
Left or right?
Cookie go first.
You said left to right.
Left or right?
So you going first? It don't matter to me.
Okay,
I'm
so-
Left or
Whoever
right?
start
Okay, so
bouncing back and forth.
all right, so we all adults. Here we are.
Yeah, talk. Hey,
Okay.
give me some energy. Yeah.
So I've been here.
Okay.
You know, I've done this.
Okay.
Okay. Which one does he? You said which one does he love?
Yeah, he lies to
Neither.
one, tell one the truth. Which one he love, care about, and all that.
Neither. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell
We
you.
gotta
And
disagree. Don't
I'm
even
gonna tell
worry
you
about
why.
it.
I'm gonna
Talk
tell you
about
why neither. I'm gonna tell you why neither.
All right, what's up?
Okay. Because he don't love both because if he don't love one because if he loved her he would have never stepped out. He may care about one more as far as hurting her feelings.
So which
That's
one
why
would
he
that
tells
be?
the truth. That's the main girlfriend. He's not going to tell her the truth because
So he
he
lying
cares
to her.
about her feelings.
Okay.
And if you and most of the time the side girl knows about her. That's why he tells her the truth.
Cookie?
And you can't say that's love because if it's love, he would have never brought the other one in.
But some call it love.
Some call
And it
love.
can be love.
Okay, talk about
It
it.
can turn
Now,
into
y'all
love.
two men sitting
Look,
here.
I'm just moderating it.
It's possible to
Talk
love
about it.
two women.
Okay.
You're torn in between. But guess what? That main one, and I'm not gonna say side chick and main chick. I cannot
You don't
stand
like
that
that term?
side chick term.
Okay.
Okay. We'll go with that for right now.
And back in the day, it was called Barbara and Shirley. It won't no side. It won't no side chick.
True.
Back in the
They were
day.
called
Back in the day.
They
Back
were
in the
called
day.
Barbara and Shirley. But anyway, it's
The man, number one. Can we go number one? Number two?
Shirley was number 2. Barbara was
Yeah.
number 1 because Shirley
Okay.
called Barbara.
She did, didn't she?
She sure did.
Barbara. Yeah, she really
Hello,
did.
Barbara. This
Hello,
is
Barbara.
Shirley.
This is Shirley. This is Shirley.
It is possible to love, and not saying that women can't do the same thing to men, but it's something in that main relationship that's making it convenient and making you stay in that relationship.
So which one he loved though?
Hold on. It could be kids.
Okay.
It could be material, because we do that there.
I got a question relating to kids.
It could be what I've built.
Okay.
Right. Time.
Okay.
Invested time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's possible to love
Okay.
2 women. He's going to lie to the main because he's going to continue and it's convenient to stay with the second chick.
Hold on.
Which you
hold
love the
on.
most?
No. See,
Which
now
one
you
you
use
love the
the
most?
verbiage
Yeah,
is
between the
wrong.
two.
The verbiage is wrong because you can love both.
Yeah.
Now, in love,
That's what I'm saying. Which
you
one?
can't be
Which
in
one
love
is the
with
highest? Is the
Okay.
main
Okay,
one
because
or the one
of
that's
course
second?
you're gonna love both if you care about them, but in love neither. Because if you was in love with either, there wouldn't be a second one.
However,
However, yeah.
it's something going on
Yeah. Now
that
okay.
made him.
Okay, so right, so let me tell you this: whenever, if boom, if me and you was dating, right, and you stepped out with him, right,
Edward.
Cookie.
and I find out, hey, dude, we don't have a problem. You know, you go over here, we don't have a problem. Now, if you stay here, we can make it a problem. You know, I'm giving you a way out. Now, to you, what was missing here that you found there? Because it's always something missing here that you find.
It can be sexual,
right? Unless you just whoring out here doing whatever. But it's always something missing here that you found there. And I can tell you, in my experience, the other one listened. That was it.
That's
that
right.
was literally
I
it.
mean, that's a point.
The other one listened, bro.
That's a point.
Keep on.
Like she listened to me.
So,
You know,
so
and when you
Did she
realize-
satisfy you? Did she
Cookie.
satisfy you sexually?
Let me jump
Yes,
in.
at
Let
the
me
same
jump in.
time.
The main did.
Let me jump in. But you still didn't say yet, Cookie.
You
Which
can
one?
say it. We going
Cookie,
The main.
Let me jump in real quick. Which one did he? You still ain't say which one he loved,
loved
the
the
most.
most.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say, I'm gonna say the side.
Why?
Can you tell her the truth?
I'm gonna say the side.
But some would say he loved the main one most because he cared about her feelings. He don't want to hurt her. So I love you, so I'm gonna protect your feelings.
He can't love her more though, because he would have never did that. You get what I'm saying?
Some would
The
differ.
side knows all. It's transparent. It's nothing hiding there. Like she knows his true. If I'm in a if like an athlete, if he's in a relationship with a woman and he has to cater to this woman, show all his money and stuff like this, and he finds a side girl where he can not be famous with, and she sees his true self, that's who
But-
knows him the most.
Okay, but if that's the case, why don't he make her the main?
That's not gonna happen.
Because
it started wrong.
hey, if we go that route,
Okay.
It's never gonna happen. Why?
Okay.
Because when they become an item, I always believe in the saying, how you get them is how you lose them. So when they become an item, he's gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna say he's gonna do the same thing, but it's just.
I don't believe in that saying because again, there's a lack.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you was looking for over here.
I think that's what you were saying.
I'm
though.
gonna be 100%. Like you when somebody cheats, to me, if they found what they're looking for in that side person, like, how can you be mad? Like if you found what you're looking for in him, of course I'm gonna be hurt. That's human nature. But if that's what you found and that's what you want and that's what you need, if I love you, then I want you to be happy. But
Nah, son.
no, for
Nah, son.
but that's all a
but
part
some
of
people-
growing up.
Yeah,
That's
but
all a
some
part of
people
growing up.
operate.
What you mean? You still want to hang on to her while she's still?
No.
doing that?
No.
I
Oh,
said
okay.
if she found what she's looking for,
Then you let her go and do what
then
she
let her
did.
do
Okay,
it.
I
you
can
know,
say nah.
because
son.
I tried to explain this to the other one. Like,
Okay.
I do love this person. Like she showed and the crazy part about it is when some people cheat sometimes, like they think they in love with number one. Until number two show them a different type of love, and it's like, damn, I thought I was in love.
That's
But
right.
I can really be myself.
You
over
know,
here.
And see, that's what I was saying.
Like, cause the whole time I was
Because
in
it's a lack thereof
Yes.
with the man.
The whole time I was in a relationship with number one, I would have never thought of putting my life on the line. But with
But
number
now-
two, it's like you showing me a love where I will actually give my all to you, like
And be yourself.
So can
Yes,
number two ever
and
become
I'm
number
myself.
one? Would number two ever become number one?
yes, if it's like that. But if they just cheating for sexual pleasure and things like that,
That's
no.
right. That's right. And I agree now. We supposed
it's
to agree,
emotional,
agree to
I was going to
disagree.
say,
If it's emotional, if it's an emotional cheating,
then it might
Yes.
go to something.
but if it's just physical,
And it might be an understanding there with that side. Hey, you
This is
know,
what it is.
some of us women, we content with
this
that.
is what it is.
yeah. Look, I respect it.
Like
If you
some
playing the
women-
game right, I respect it. I
Some
ain't
people,
mad.
like most women, know. It's no way you don't know. Most people know
After
when
a
they,
while.
when they cheat.
Yeah.
Like
Over
know,
time.
like, okay, I can break it down better like this. You have different types of cheaters. Okay.
Okay.
You got that one like okay, we're gonna do men and women. You got the male cheater. You got the one that's just every week it's
somebody
enough.
new.
It's somebody new.
He a hoe.
He's a whore.
Yeah,
you know
he's a
that's the
hoe.
whore.
He a hoe.
You got the one that got 2 baby mamas. She knows who he's cheating with. The other one knows who he's cheating with. If she put him out, he
Back
over
and
there.
forth.
If she
Yeah,
put him
yeah,
out,
back
he
and
over
forth.
there.
Yeah.
All three of them, they in a relationship together. Might as well say. Then you got the one that cheats emotionally. You know, she
that's the
knows what
dangerous
she's
one.
lacking,
That's dangerous.
and that's the most
That's the
dangerous
most dangerous one right
because she know what she lacking. So
And once they make their connection with the other person, it's usually
it's
hard
over
for
with,
them to come
man.
back.
Oh no, it's over with.
You know what I'm saying? Or do you agree?
It's
Once you
over.
emotionally connect with a person, is it hard to say you with a guy?
You can't cut it
It's
off.
a lack here, and you start being attached to another guy. Is it hard to disconnect from this guy to put them emotions back into this guy.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's
Okay,
gone.
so the consistency.
Once you detach,
So, because I'm gonna get both your answers. So you say which one he loved the most?
decide.
What you say?
I said decide.
Oh, so y'all actually agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I said, he can't be that in love with number one. Well, I'm gonna say he loved both. He's not in love with either.
Okay. I'm gonna go to another question. Oh, let's
And asking the questions.
Well, go ahead.
But I'm
Let you
asking-
interject some.
A man question.
Then we're gonna move on.
Is it possible for him to get to the in love part with decide?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
did.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely did.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm outnumbered like this. That's
No,
fine.
no,
That's
no. We're not
fine.
jump. We're
I
not.
was talking junk to Ed, but
Nah.
that's fine. Y'all don't double team.
No, we're not ganging up on you. I'm just the moderator. Okay. Which question I'm gonna go with? Okay. A woman shaves her head without telling her mate.
Let me speak on that.
He
First.
leaves her for doing that. Is he superficial?
Yep.
Go ahead,
Yep.
Cookie.
Oh.
Explain.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all probably heard it on Dating Strike.
And I might play the devil's advocate on this.
Cause I'm gonna do what I want to do
Oh, Lord.
Ah!
with my hair,
We going that
and
way.
that's just me.
Oh, we
I'm
going
gonna do
that
what I want to do with my hair,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do what I want to do with my nails.
Jump in.
I'm gonna do what I want to do with my hair. If you don't let a woman do nothing else, let her do what she want to do with her hair, because when her hair is done, that's her confidence, that's her esteem, that's her appearance.
Can I
Let him
interject
get
for 1
some. Yeah,
second?
go ahead, Andrew.
But you just don't want to go in the barbershop with you, so now you feel.
Let him get some.
Yeah.
Let him get some. I'm
If her shape up better than mine.
Cause I got one.
Find a new barber.
I got one yesterday.
Look, okay, so I like what you said about the hair because that's how I do with my son. You know, he's a child. AJ's 9, right?
Right.
I control everything. Like it's what I say, bedtime, food, all of that.
Right.
But I let him control his hair.
So whatever you want.
Whatever he want, he can cut it off. He can grow it. Whatever. I mean, as long as it ain't looking crazy.
Right.
I let him
Appearance.
control his hair because, like she said, that is everything to
That's
a
his
child.
freedom.
That's appearance. That's his
Yeah.
confidence. That's all of that. You know. And sometimes, like, sometimes me and his mom over a hairstyle sometimes, and I'd be like, if he didn't say it, I don't think we should push we shouldn't pick his
Let
hairstyle.
him decide.
So when it comes to a woman cutting her hair, if the man leaves, yeah, he's superficial. I think you should figure out like what did you cut it for?
Let me get
That's
some
the
pushback.
question.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Y'all kinda
that's the
free.
story behind
And
it.
it's something to get over.
Well, let me
It's
jump in.
not something to leave
Let me
a
jump in.
woman,
Let me jump in.
you know, behind.
What if what I came to you for was partly because I was attracted to you? You had them nice flowing natural locks.
Then
And
you-
that's
then-
part of what I wanted in you. How dare
You're
you
not
don't just cut it?
again.
'Cause I like your hair.
Then you're not in love. You
But
can't be.
that's part of why I liked you.
That's just like if she was
And
in a car
it's okay,
accident
but guess what?
and she lost her leg, you would leave her? Like that's
I
crazy.
can't
Listen,
preach.
something a little
I
different.
can't preach in here because Ed ain't gonna let me.
No, bring it on. Lord, don't speak in tongues.
We
'cause I'm
just
not
said it's power in your hair.
It
cut. Okay.
Samson.
It's power in the hair.
One day his last name.
But I
Yeah.
liked your hair. That was his only name.
And that's okay.
My bad. I thought he had a
But
first
it's
name.
not something to leave or want. You can get used to it. Because you should, if you're in love with
Well, why
her.
should I
We
get used to
just
it?
talked about this, man.
Why
I'm just
should
playing
you?
devil's advocate. Why should I have to? You saying why shouldn't I? Why should I? I liked your hair.
Why should you leave her?
Because I wanted you to keep your hair.
Somebody could walk up on her.
You can't even answer that question.
I'm just pushing to give you some
Because
pushback
I
from
like
the
your
other
hair.
side.
Why he leave you? Because I cut my hair.
Damn straight.
Okay.
She bald headed now. I like when she had hair down to her shoulders. Now she bald headed.
Hair grows
Now,
back, Ed.
now with hair chips all over the sink and it ain't yours.
Now yeah, she got
Now you don't know
she got
she
damn
cheating.
she got a bald
Now
head
you
and
don't
she
know
got
she
damn.
cheating because the hair on the sink could be hers.
See? Keep some hair.
Don't you got a question about trust? That's trust issue. But you don't,
You picking it up
Alright,
with tweezers
I'm
like
glad you
trying
said
to
that.
figure it out.
That was a quick one. I'm gonna jump to the next one about trust. It says your significant other cheats. How can they earn your trust back? We will answer that part first, and then on the flip side, you cheat. How do you go about gaining their trust back? Answer the first part first. Cookie, you go first. Significant other cheats. What steps can they go about getting your trust back, if it's possible? Well, say it's possible. Just try to figure out what steps
Kill
they
the
have
other
to
person.
take.
And I want to see you do it. No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
that's a lot of forgiveness. That's a lot of talking. That's a lot of communicating. That's a lot of you ain't gonna do it no more. I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
That's hard. Repeat the question, Ed. Repeat the question.
Your significant other, your boo thing.
She got to load up.
Mr. Right cheats on you.
It depends on the status of our
Goes out and gets some whores. How can
With
they?
an S?
Some whores.
With an S?
Yeah, whores.
Oh no, you one person.
Or
Yeah.
a whore.
You put an S on it. We got
Or
a
a
problem.
nice lady that he connects with.
Okay.
No, it's just a cheat. He
Because
just
we're
cheated.
not gonna ask the question.
Yeah.
What is it that
I don't
we're
wanna
not doing? We're not gonna ask that
Y'all
question.
start throwing
What?
shit. Start throwing
We're
stuff.
not gonna ask that question. What is it that I'm not doing?
So how
I am.
can he gain your trust back?
I
And
don't-
how can he?
I want
You
to
got
know.
some on there?
If somebody cheat on me, I want to know what is it that you found in this guy? Okay. Honestly, can we be honest?
Yeah, talk.
Most
Yeah,
of the
please
time,
do.
most of the time, you know why they cheated.
Yeah,
and that's
absolutely.
being if we're not spending
Absolutely.
time together,
Yeah.
or if I know I'm doing this, you know.
But how about
very
if?
gladly.
But I disagree.
Why?
Okay, why you disagree?
You could be doing everything and somebody else still cheat.
Right. Now that's somebody that's just
Now-
not worthy of trusting again.
I
But
think that's the
they
exception.
still
I don't think most people do that. There are some people that just don't cheat. They just
They
like,
just gonna cheat.
I knew one guy.
But that's
he was
those,
going.
but
he
those
was
are
going
times
for
where
one.
you need to know. Because if you feel like you honestly done everything,
But if you stand in front of me and can't think of nothing, then you just cheated.
yeah, then there's no way we can trust
So how do they
you.
get
There's
your
no
trust
way.
back?
No.
If they can't explain
If
it.
they
It's
can't
gonna be
explain it,
hard.
no.
If you can't
Nah,
explain it,
dog.
it's gonna be hard.
If you can't explain it, how can we
Okay.
go forward? Because that means anything.
Well, let's
could
say,
trigger
what
you
if
to
they
do it
can't?
again.
What if they can't explain it? What if they?
All right, then that's what
How
we
was
that's what we
emotionally?
focus on.
They
That's what we
start
work
getting
on.
into, you know.
You work all the time. You never home.
Yeah,
and things
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, now let's work on that.
And that can still be made up.
But okay, but
True.
with them doing it, it's kind of putting it on you. How do you not allow them to put it on you to make you feel guilty?
Okay, so if you want to continue
You know what
this
I'm saying?
relationship and you allow them back,
Mm-hmm.
it's not even really. Of course, they're gonna have to act better, but majority, I would say 80% of how it's gonna work going forward is you, because everything they do is gonna bring up something in your mind. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to reset
Okay.
and
That's right.
actually try.
And that goes for man or woman.
Yeah, you're gonna have to actually reset and try to trust this person, because like if they go in the bathroom to take a shower and their phone on their camera, you gotta be like, God,
Yeah, you gotta fight that urge.
you know what? We're trying again.
You gotta get
I'm
yourself to a
giving
space
him-
where you're not
I'm giving him
paranoid.
the time.
You know. What you think?
Oh Lord. I'm giving him the time.
You good? Alright. Okay. Alright, we back. Had a little technical. You doing a physical act right there. We back, she physically acting.
What? Look. It's 100
100.
Unchecked.
One of them is a boo.
Unchecked.
One of them
We
is
gonna
a
have this conversation off air. You know, we had it the other night on
Yeah.
E Track.
You know I ain't gonna do- you know I wouldn't do you like that.
Are you married?
But
No,
You're not married?
never been. No,
Never been married? Are you in a relationship right now?
no.
how would you get the trust back?
What?
How would you how would you get the trust back? If you cheated, how would you get the trust back?
Okay, so how did I get the trust back? I was open about everything. Okay? Everything. Where I'm going, what I'm doing,
You meant going forward, you
going forward.
Okay.
And I said, and I said, if this is what we're doing, I understand what I did. But you got a certain amount of time to harass me about the past. You know what I'm saying? But when that window closes, going forward, we're not gonna bring up the
because
past.
if you gonna
Because
keep
if you
reminding
keep
me,
bringing up
we
the
shouldn't be
past,
together.
yeah,
We might as well not be together.
I don't
So
want
how
you to
did
do
you-
something that you don't want to do.
How did you ended up putting that on
And did she accept that?
her?
How did I?
Because you get
Because I'm a salesperson.
And she accepted that?
always
She
have been right.
But no, she because every time when we would talk, you know, she would say, you know, I love you and I'm glad, you know, we trying this again. And then when she would get mad,
She bring that up.
she would bring it up, and
Okay.
I would say, see, you ain't got over it yet. But I told her, I said, take your time. I know who I want to be with. Take your time with whatever you need to do, but you have to get at least halfway over that before we try again. You know, because if you're not somewhat okay with it,
That's real.
when you try again, you're gonna continuously bring it back up.
That's real.
But like I said, it's really all in how you present it. Because if I tell you, I'm standing over here,
Right.
and I'm gonna wait for you
Okay.
to get over what I did to you. I'm not gonna harass you. I'm not gonna be down your throat or anything like that. But
Is
listen,
that fair though?
Huh?
Is that fair to put a stipulation? Say, I'm just using for example. I don't know how much time you gave her, but to say, okay, after 8 months, you can't be using this against me no more. Did you stipulate the exact time frame? Like, okay, after a year, we ain't doing this no more.
Because you can't
Okay.
tell somebody how long to get over something.
Okay.
Like so.
Because I know you say you told
Yeah,
me you have time, but
And see. So what she did was when I said that, I hit him
everybody
with
phone ring.
I hit him with
the
the
booze hitting you
The
up.
school.
School.
Every evening.
And like I said, I was a salesperson, so
Okay.
I knew how to
It's
talk.
a psychology to it. Yeah.
It was a
Yeah,
psychology thing. So I'm gonna tell you, take your time, do your thing, whoop de whoop. I'm gonna go over here. And you leave. Don't stand there and wait for the conversation to keep going. You leave. That's a mic drop moment.
The cliffhanger.
Take your time.
Okay.
Boom. And then you get home. I didn't hear her from her for like 2 days. I was like, God. I was like, she really?
That's the
She
way you
really
do it.
Oh my
To
God.
whomever you
No
are.
lie.
Good
And so
job.
it went to 3 days, and I was like, okay. It went to 4 days, and I said it wasn't school. Because it called me too. And then by the 5th day, I was like, hey. How you doing?
Where you at?
She's like, I'm fine. I'm like, okay. Just checking.
You thought she
It
was
was
going back
about
first.
a week and a half. It was about a week and a half, and she asked to go somewhere, and we went. We went out, and you got to do reverse psychology or whatever. So when I took her back home, I was like, all right, you have a good night. She's like, where you going?
Back in there, baby. Okay. Yeah.
And I stand. And she was like, you come in. And I was, so you know how to play it. You come in, you sit on the couch.
You gotta
Why
kind
you- where you
of
going?
gotta act like you don't know if you're supposed to be
What
there.
are you doing? I was like, oh, am I allowed upstairs? Like, boy, girl. And once I go back upstairs,
Ooh. We back.
We not going. We not doing this again.
Yeah.
And then you lay there and y'all talk and you tell her like, look, I understand. I mean, you gotta be. When I say you gotta be transparent, you gotta be transparent and say this is what it is and this is what happened and this is what you did.
So
Not saying you wrong, because I'm 85% wrong, but at the same time,
Why just 85? You 100% wrong.
No.
Time out. Because we go back to the other conversation. You said if there's a lack there. So
But he didn't say it was a lack.
That's what I just said. I said I gotta. If I'm telling her what happened in our relationship to make us go this way.
Okay, specify with me.
Okay.
Say has stepped out because there was a lack.
Okay.
But you when I say your words gotta be correct, because you cannot tell a woman I did this because you did this.
Ooh.
Boy,
Even if you're right, you're not
tear
right.
your head off. So
Yeah.
if you say I'm talking about every so many words you gotta stop and say it's not your fault. But I'm just saying it's not your. I'm saying this, but it's not your fault. Like, because if you say it's her fault,
Oh, man.
God, you back in the doghouse with Derrick Jackson. So
That clown. I don't even go there right now.
So okay, that clown. Catch up on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I need you to do that because we were supposed to be doing that.
We still can
Talking
do that.
about shows.
Yeah, we still can do that.
Marriage and Love and Marriage Huntsville, Alabama.
How long
It comes on
we'll talk about
Saturdays
we talk
on
Love
our
and
own
Marriage.
network.
Yeah. That might
Look
be
up
something we can do.
Martell Holt and Melody Holt. I watch it every Saturday.
When we finish, bro, I'm gonna write that down because I ain't gonna remember what you got on that. Then I jump to another.
Because he, like Derrick Jackson, he's
narcissistic and all of that good stuff.
He is, but they're separated in 2 different households at this time. And last night, every time they get up, it's a. She don't think she did anything wrong. When he was telling her, like we were saying, it was a lack in the home.
Mm-hmm.
But he throwing it in her face about the other chick, like, you won't doing this, but she over here, she satisfying me.
And you know what?
Not ever.
But if she's
And
standing there for that, that's her fault. If she's standing there and letting
And
you
she
do that,
did.
that's her fault.
He cheated, and then they ended up getting another child. Now the side is pregnant.
And if she still stay there and deal with that, she can't keep blaming him because he's being who he is.
And I think it's
Let me tell you something.
I'm thinking it's material. You know, they had all of this together.
Okay.
When it comes to cheating, okay. I'm not advocating it, okay. I just want to let y'all know I'm not advocating cheating. But if you do,
Come on with it.
if you do, and there's an agreement with this other person, this is where most times where people mess up in cheating. Because if you cheat and it's a one-time thing, you better let the other person know, or
Oh,
But
yeah.
if you cheat with a woman and you getting whatever you need from this other woman,
You having like
don't
a thing.
you ever let this other woman disrespect
Oh yeah.
the first
Oh
woman.
no!
Or
no.
they're aware- and
See,
that's where
nowadays,
the
the game
issue
done
comes
changed.
up. I'm talking about down to the smallest thing. Like if you
If
landed
you in the
with
same
the
room,
other
don't
girl,
even say
no,
her
no,
name. Don't
not
even
even
speak to
that. If
her.
you landed with the other girl and she say something like so and so,
Don't you say her.
you know her name. Don't. That's it. You know, we can no longer do whatever we're doing because
Don't even refer to her as old girl or nothing.
you
That's
crossed the
my
line.
wife.
That means the next time you're gonna cross the line doing something even
That's
more.
my wife, but you're laying here
This
beside
Negro
me.
said
That's
straight
my
up.
wife.
You know,
What?
disrespect my wife. Now go give me some juice. What you saying?
That's
You gonna drink the
my
kids' juice?
wife.
You want the rent paid or not, baby? Do you?
Oh, I ain't paying no rent.
I mean, man,
I ain't
sometimes you gotta
paying
pay
nothing.
rent. Sometimes you gotta pay rent, man.
Oh, you crazy.
I ain't saying that because I ain't tricking. I ain't no trick. I'm just giving the other
I
side.
ain't paying nothing.
I ain't.
Because there's a million women in the world.
I don't know. Cash still rule everything around me, so pardon me. Money do matter.
When you date anybody you talk to, I lay it all on the table. This is
Wait
what
a
it is.
No, I ain't spending money to get the coochie.
I ain't spending money to do nothing.
Yeah, don't.
I
do
mean,
that.
when we go out on dates.
Yeah, but
that's
I ain't.
That's
Nah.
prostitution.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't.
Going on dates?
I ain't tricking.
No, he's on spending money.
Yeah, nah, I'm not tricking to get it. Nah.
Oh yeah, I'm not giving nobody no $40.
Nah. But if you need help or something,
You
yeah.
know what? $40 is my water bill ain't getting $40.
I'm saying, man.
That can go towards something good.
Yeah, if I rock with you and you need help with something, yeah, I'm gonna help you.
I'm not saying that either.
Yeah, just off top, just giving you money. Hey, look, and that's cool. Hey,
No, but seriously, I help people. But if I help you, I'm not asking for it back, but I need it back.
see, I don't even do that because I'm like this. If you want to give
I'm
it to me, I'm
gonna
gonna
teach
get
him
it
how to say
anyway.
however.
Yeah, if you gonna give it to me, we gonna do that
See,
anyway. So
if
I
you
ain't-
I'm gonna have
if
to
you
teach
ask
you
me
how to
for-
say
if
however.
you ask me for help and I help you, I'm not gonna say, hey, I need that money back. That's on you. But just know if you don't, you're not getting helped again.
Look, I respect that. I don't do
I
that.
respect it.
Yeah, but because that's what he want to do. So I can't. I
Wait,
can't
that's
knock
what he
that.
want to do. That
Me, I
How
rather
is that wrong?
don't pay me back. Don't even mention I helped you.
I will. Well, then you need to tell her. I will let you borrow. Don't.
No.
I will let you
If-
borrow.
No, if you come to me and say, I need this, I'm going to give that back. How
That's different. Don't just because
Yeah,
you
if
give
she
her.
volunteering,
Just
that's
because
different.
you giving.
Oh, now if I give it to you, I don't expect it back.
Okay.
But
Okay.
if you
Okay.
if you come to me and say
And
you
she
gonna pay me
volunteered.
back,
Okay.
and I give that to you, and I never hear nothing
Yeah,
again,
that's
Yeah,
different.
you cool.
okay.
I
You
still
I was
cool.
confused at
You
first
still
about what you
cool.
were
That
saying.
go
just
from
never
man,
get-
woman,
for
boy,
sure.
child,
That's
mama,
round
and
the board.
daddy.
Yeah.
Never-
Don't
Never
tell
ever.
me you
Never
can get
ever.
something back to me and don't give
but
it
this is the
back.
thing, because sometimes some people will come to me and they ask for help.
Mhm.
If I got it, I'm gonna help you,
Yeah, for sure.
and I don't require it back.
Yeah, if I
That's
give
on
it to you, it's
you.
yours.
That's you. You said you was gonna give it back.
If
That's
you come to
right.
me for
That's
help,
right. That's
I
right.
didn't require.
That's
yeah, I
right.
give it to you. It's
Anytime I
yours.
help anybody,
Mhm.
trust me, it's something. If I help you in any situation, money wise, it's money I didn't need.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not going to dip into my own or
Right.
anything like that to help you or put myself in a bind. If I help anybody,
It's money I can afford.
it's
to
money
afford.
I can afford
That's
to
right.
lose.
That's why I don't be tripping.
And how long did it take us to learn that? Because I've given people money and I didn't dip into.
Yeah.
Oh, it
Yeah.
took me a
Yeah,
while.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
took-
And I'm
'cause-
talking about men.
Yeah.
Because then when that money,
Since I'm
when you
here
need
for the
that money
women-
again, it's like, oh, this ain't pay me back.
And I'm talking about men.
I didn't even get it. I can
But,
talk about that.
I always go by what you say. So if Ed comes to me and say, "Hey, Drew, I'm short on this right now. You think you can help me out?" Got you. And then I'll pay you back next week. I didn't say it.
Or at least communicate.
You
Or
know
at least,
what I mean?
At least communicate along the way. Don't just go ghost. Don't
Yeah.
go ghost off.
Oh man, when you
But
go
people do
jump,
that.
Because I can even respect if you said, "Oh, if next week come to you, something happen." Don't let me have me wondering though. At least had a courtesy to call me and explain like
What happened?
I got
If
you.
you keep the lines
But
of
this way,
communication
you know
open,
what I'm saying?
I'm fine with that.
But don't
I'm
just
fine,
go
because
ghost and I
life
got the
happens.
one. Yeah.
Life happens. I'm very understanding. Life happens, but don't, like you said, don't go ghost and then I bump into you and it's like, how you doing? I'm
And then
fine.
you act like, yeah, I was trying to get in touch. Don't
If
play
I
with
give
me
you
like
$48,
that. Don't play.
trust me, everything's gonna be 48 something. How you been, man? It's like 48 degrees. And no laughing. This I'm like, I just spent $48 at the gas. They're gonna be like, what? I'm like, oh, you ain't get it yet. Oh man.
I'm gonna say it 48 more times.
I ain't heard you in about 48 days, bro. I'm like, what? It's been that long?
It's like $1 a day. Look. All right, look, I'm gonna get to one more. Let me probably do one more question. Let me see which one I want to do.
Cause we just doing everything else.
Nah.
You would answer the question?
Yeah.
What was the
What's
question?
the question?
I'm about to cheat, about getting the trust back and stuff.
Oh.
We just went into other areas.
Ladies, I'm sorry I let y'all down, but I hope.
Cookie say she don't
You
cheat,
ain't
so
that's a role model right
I'm
there.
gonna get some cheaters in here next time. I'm gonna bring a cookie. I'm
I'm
cheater, the faithful one.
fired.
Get them out. No, you
So I'm
You
Garrett
be-
Jackson in this phone.
you
right
Garrett
now? Oh my god.
She Mother
Why I had to be
Teresa.
that fool?
If I've
No,
ever
you won't be
cheated,
here cookie. But I'm gonna have a cheater too.
because I don't plan on cheating.
The only thing she
In my
cheated
next
on.
relationship.
She said the only thing she ever cheated on. Have you ever been on a diet or something like that?
No, I didn't ever need to be on a diet.
I can't even say she cheated on her diet. Like you ain't cheated on
Hey,
nothing.
A little bitty thing.
You cheated on a test in school.
Of
Come on,
course.
okay. Well, now you got two cheaters.
Hey, I got one more. We gonna knock this one out. This might be a good one.
Okay.
Might not. Okay. You actually mentioned it earlier on. You might not realize. A couple is staying in a relationship because of the kids. Is this noble or foolish to them? Explain. Start cooking. You start with you.
It's foolish.
Okay, explain. Elaborate.
And it's foolish because you just as unhappy as you want to be. It's nothing there. Ain't no love. Ain't no sex.
Okay. But even as far as the kids go,
And
because you're
it's,
staying for the kids.
no, it's got to be a compromise. And the kids may be of age or they may be not of age. The kids gonna have to understand. And see, we mess up sometimes because we put the kids in it. The kids shouldn't be mixed up in that. We put the kids
People
in
are trying
it.
to stay in a toxic marriage or relationship.
And then the
thinking it's for
kids are getting hurt just like
'Cause they
the
seeing
spouse,
it.
because they seen
They
it.
seeing it.
And it's an inconvenience to both of you all because, like he said before, it's 1 trillion women, it's 1 trillion men, or it may be a person that you know you can be happy with, and it's not right to just hold on to a person
And kids
for
know.
convenience.
People
Good.
think
Kids know.
Kids
Good.
know, man. And it's like the of age kids, you know they know.
Yeah.
But people don't believe that these babies know.
They hurt when you hurt.
Yes.
They
Like
hurt
when you
when you
holding
hurt.
your child and you depressed, like you passing that on. So kids know, man. Kids
Because we don't
know.
realize while our minds are occupied with all the things going on in life, they're paying attention
People-
to us.
They paying attention
We're
to
their
us.
movie.
Regardless of if we're together and unhappy, the child ain't getting the love that they need. So
That's
if we
right.
separate, you're gonna see a different smile on that child's face because
Hey,
it's a different smile on your
I heard
face.
something, I think it was on Steve Harvey. I saw a clip. It said, I'd rather them be from a broken home than live in one.
Living in a broken home is more damaging because they
That's
think
what I'm
that's
saying.
how a relationship.
I'd rather them
goes.
be from one where it was broken, we separated, now they're in a better environment, father, mother, still in the picture, than to actually still be in the home, we still fussing and fighting, and they got to
Imagine-
grow up watching that.
imagine
But we
a child-
stayed together for the kids.
Imagine a child in school saying, teacher say, "Where's your homework?" I don't know. I don't know if I left it in my dad's room or my mom's room.
In the
Wow.
same house.
In the same house.
Wow.
And the teacher's like, "What?"
That's crazy.
Because kids,
And it makes them want to
Feel-
ask more questions, but you can't interrogate a child,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm waiting for my 5-year-old to ask a question. She loves going to her dad's house. I'm
Okay.
waiting for her to ask because people pick up, and I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah. Yeah. My son the same way. So
I feel like if, even with them being separated, if y'all can still have some type of amicable relationship
That's right.
and it's healthy on both ends, the kids will fare better than y'all trying to force it to stay together for the kids. And the kids might be like, one of y'all need to leave here. Cause y'all keeping me up. I'm trying to get some sleep.
Because
One of y'all leave.
the example we're setting is a toxic relationship. Like,
And
if
no,
we're
we're
not
not
loving on
condoning
each
breaking
other-
up homes, but
Yeah.
if it's toxic, somebody
if
needs
we're
to
not
separate.
loving on each other and things like that,
Let me spray some air freshener for that. Yeah.
the child thinks that's a relationship. That's not a
I told you I was trying to hold on to my 7
Who you got serving?
Verizon.
Let me tell you about Verizon.
Don't sell us something.
I work in the
It's
country.
your
I
phone
need
was real
Verizon.
good. Ain't no man ain't gonna hurt. If this an iPhone, it's supposed to be waterproof, right?
No, not the 7 Plus.
Oh no, you got the old rotary phone. She got a rotary iPhone. I'm just playing.
Can I get $48?
How I get lost on that?
Can I get more?
Well, they got a sale right now.
I ain't
Oh,
getting no
okay.
new phone.
All right.
Okay, so
Let me put my cell man back in the pocket.
so y'all say they foolish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they foolish.
And I said that because I'm just, well, why y'all letting in the same house? Kids gonna ask questions.
And kids are a little more resilient than I think we
man.
give them credit for.
And when they ask questions, it's just and you gotta answer them. You cannot don't brush off a question
I
because
actually-
if they ask you and you don't answer, when they ask the next person, ain't no telling what
I
they
was
answer.
literally just
gonna
telling
be.
my friend this earlier. She was saying her son asked what a kickback was, and she said, "I ain't about to tell him blah blah blah." I said, "He's going to find out."
Yeah.
I said, "You don't have to tell him. He's going to find
Dog.
out."
My son ran in the room and said, "What's teabagging?" I like to knock his block first. I was like, first. Where did you hear this from? And he said he was watching a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
It was a glitch on the video game, and one man was on top of the other man, and the guy was watching the YouTube video. He said, man, his game froze. He was like, look like I'm teabagging the other guy. And he went on to the next game, and AJ said, "What's teabagging?" I was like,
Out of everything
See, here's
you
the
picked
thing.
up, you
But
picked
check it
up.
out. Check my
I got my
bad.
shoe on.
he picked up what he hadn't heard.
But check it
before,
out.
so
Check it
I
out
was
though.
like,
Check it out.
oh.
Check it out.
I had to
I
explain
wish
it.
I would have been in a position to get asked those questions because I would embrace the chance to answer some of them crazy questions from my kids. Now, I've had a few of them ask me some crazy
Can you
things.
imagine that? I had to sit him
I
down
would
and
want to
explain
be
it.
because
He
I
thought
want
it
to
was
be the
the
one to
most-
tell them.
He thought it was the most nasty
Because
thing
I
in the
know
world. I was
my
like,
parents were great. My parents were excellent, but they didn't teach me that stuff. I want to be the one. I know the first person that taught me cuss words, and I know the first time I saw a vagina and stuff and was taught about it. I learned about it on the fly.
let me tell you, and people think I'm crazy.
I wish I had been able to go to my parents and ask them questions, and they actually
You
answered.
probably get knocked out.
So I wish mine
I
would
wish-
have.
if
I would have been in a
would've
position for
asked
mine to come and
uncle,
ask me some of them
my uncle
questions.
would have told me. First of all, he'd have told me wherever I found it on, bring it here.
And I think it's crazy, but I think that's crazy because we were kids that had questions and wish somebody had answered them for us. So why we won't do the same thing for the kids?
And we got picked on. You walk in the living room. "Hey, guess what he asked me earlier? It's like, damn.
Well, of course you got to
done
find
told
somebody
everybody.
find the right person.
But
You can ask, you know
people
what I'm
think
saying?
I'm crazy because I don't listen to certain type of music around my child.
Yeah, I
And people are like, he's going to hear it anyway, and when he do, that's fine. But when we're in the car, when we're in the house, listen, in my car, it's Disney, it's all that other crap, and I don't mind that because I don't want him listening to a rap song and that becoming his role model.
You're talking
I
about,
want to be his role model. You know, so
That's your
right,
song, ain't it?
Whoa,
hate
God,
that
like
shit.
so I look at it as I'm his role model. I want to be his role model, and I want to teach him and answer his questions instead of him learning all of this from a rap song. You know what I mean? So if he have a question or if he have anything, he can come to me. And so he's 9, so he's at the age now where he is listening to music, and I still don't mind. It better not have an E next to it. You know, we
the clean
listen
version.
to the clean
Yeah,
version,
yeah.
and I'm very strict on that. And the thing is, he doesn't mind. Like he doesn't mind at all. Like when other kids, like you can't get AJ to curse. You can't get him to say one cuss word, and that's just and I pride myself on that because, you know, like I feel like I'm raising him right. Like I don't. People think. People don't realize what music does to any of us.
That's right.
Like any music you listen to,
It has certain
doesn't
frequencies.
it teaches you or makes you think like, you know, if you put on some hood music on the way to work, you in the mood.
Yeah.
You in the mode where, hey, when I walk in here, don't bother me. You know,
Yeah.
gospel. It makes you cry. It makes you feel a certain way. It makes you feel spiritual. They're so impressionable at that age that any music because they're gonna be like, I don't want him what's a Glock? What's drugs? What's dope? Like, you don't need to be knowing all that right now.
That's true. That's true.
So, but I'm at the age now where he's asking 100
But I was
questions.
gonna say,
and I'm
but
like,
if he asks,
God,
because I feel like it's an honor. He asked me
he just asked me what weed is, and I was like, it's drugs.
because if he asks you and you don't answer, he's gonna
He's
ask
gonna
somebody.
ask somebody else.
And you can't be mad if he finds an
He gonna
answer
seek out.
that's
Right.
not suitable.
If he
What
asks me,
could've
that's
asked
like
you.
if he asked me what's weed, and I say, don't worry about that. And he asks the next person what's weed, it's good for you.
And now you mad 'cause
You
smoking weed.
didn't answer the question. Weed is drugs and it's bad.
But imagine how many times that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Kids ask a question. You don't need to know. They're gonna find out.
They're gonna
Y'all listen up. They're gonna find out. So
They
they
wanna-
ask you, figure out something.
Or they wonder why these young girls like older men, because especially in the house where they're never told they're beautiful and things like that. People prey on that.
Yeah.
Men prey on that. If I can tell this girl she's beautiful because she never heard it before,
And some people really do, like you said, they prey on that.
they prey
That
on that.
vulnerability. So this has been good, y'all. This is the first time trying this. Y'all did good.
I got it. Can I get a sticker?
Ah, you
She
come
want
on,
a
keep
gold
it.
star.
No, I want that apple.
No, this was
sticker.
alright. I ain't have but 4 questions today, but I think y'all enjoyed it. Y'all gonna watch this and y'all gonna like it. I'm gonna find out why I'm having such technical difficulties, but when y'all watch it, it's all gonna be smooth. Like to thank y'all for coming out. Shout out your social medias and stuff, man. I know you TikToking it away. That must be a
man.
nice message,
My
man.
name.
The whole time.
Yeah, it just
Hey.
That 40, he got that $48 back.
yeah.
I ain't putting the extra
I ain't
8
gonna
on
let you
it.
live that. I ain't gonna let you live
I
that
ain't putting
down.
the extra.
I'm gonna go on Facebook and post 48.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, she got some.
It
48.
ain't, it ain't just me.
Got action.
You gonna keep saying 48?
Code.
48.
It's a code word too. Hearts and shit. Yeah. What's your socials? Give me socials.
I'm cheating physically.
I ain't never
She
heard
admitted
that.
it.
Physically.
She admitted it.
She said physically.
Give me socials, man.
My
Social.
TikTok is Andreezy Addison.
Social media.
Facebook is Andreezy Addison. Y'all know where to find me.
You got anything you want to plug, Cookie? You got anything going on?
As always, it's been a pleasure because I failed to do that the last time I was with you.
That
It's
is
been a
always been a
pleasure.
But you,
Thank you.
you've been here the most. Just your 3rd time. Ain't nobody been
Thank
here this
you.
much. So I appreciate
Do you have a song? Now it's time to say goodbye
Oh my gosh, I was afraid of
to
this.
all our company. Did you forget it? Oh, our Facebook friends? That's what we're doing?
I said Negro friends.
What if you got the non-Negro friends watching?
And Caucasians and Latinx and everybody in the world.
ERIC. See you real soon.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
how
thank y'all
these
for tuning
two-
in. He said, she said.
Oh.
Peace.